Hello and welcome to another Intelligent Travel educational tutorial on travel health, safety, security and risk management. In this session we're going to be talking about threat sources and objectives. Primarily, if you understand the source of a threat, a hazard or obstacle or challenge, then primarily if you understand what it is that they want or what they need, then you then know if you're a risk or not. Now it sounds a bit convoluted, but the process from a predatory perspective is that if you look and act like a victim, if you put yourself in a set of circumstances where you can and will be the victim, if you've provided all of the available scenarios and opportunity for that predator or that circumstance, and this goes for Mother Nature as well, it's not just about human threats, this is also natural and accidental, is that then you can determine whether you're a risk or not. So for example, if you know that based on your geography and previous incidents and events that there's a high risk of petty crime, particularly muggings and physical assaults, for example. If you put yourself into a set of circumstances where you're the likely demographic, you're young, you're a female, all those sorts of things, and it's a dark environment, there's no one else around and it's late at night, then you instantly should be aware of the fact that you are at risk. Because of the set of circumstances that you've permitted. If you know that they wish to assault you and you know that in order to perpetuate that particular assault that they need very few witnesses, it's dark, it's close access to yourself, then you're at risk. Now the same thing applies to all types of scenarios. If there's a set of circumstances and you are the likely or plausible target of that threat, and everything lines up and you've permitted it, then you are certainly at risk. But if key elements are simply not available because you're in a crowded place, you've chosen an accommodation option that's further away from a problematic neighbourhood, you're not overtly displaying wealth or trinkets that are attractive to petty crimes and thieves, then all of those things have been negated, which means that you're no longer a potential at risk. Now, again, these circumstances can change based on your own awareness and preparedness, or they may be both seasonal or they may be time dependent. So nighttime can potentially be a far greater risk, or early in the mornings, or the commute to and from the airport. So again, it's about understanding the change, but the various threats that are out there. So threats may be things like motor vehicle accidents. So again, if you've chosen not to wear a seatbelt, you're speeding, you don't know the area, and you're running red lights, well, you're very much at risk. So too is your driver of your particular taxi or transport, if that's what they're behaving like as well. This could apply to natural disasters. So it could be snow season, it could be tropical cyclone season, you're not prepared, you've not taped down the windows. Again, all of these things contribute as modifiers or control measures. If you have a lack of them, then you simply put yourself at a higher risk category than if you were prepared or there was preventative measures in place. And once you have determined that you are at risk because of either the threat source and or your preparation, then you are a standalone or a standout risk concern, which means that you can be in the top 5 risk even in a crowd because of what you have done, even with an abundance of choices, because of what you have done and the circumstances, then you present the most likely and viable target, therefore the most at risk, regardless of the environment or a said risk rating and all those sorts of things. So once again, thanks very much for joining us for another tutorial and education session on travel health, safety, security and risk management. For further information and similar tutorials and education on this, please visit our website at www.intelligenttravel.com.au. Thank you and goodbye.